pretty awesome, you guys. It's good to see everybody. How are we doing? Oh, man. Exhausted, probably just like all of you, you know. It's exhausting. This whole thing is exhausting.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's ready for some therapy. That's appropriate, Robin. Absolutely. Welcome to all of our awesome Canadians. What are you doing over there?
Well, I had my microphone on that thing,
Oh,
and
you
I
didn't
picked
even
it up,
have
and
it up?
it left the magnet. So I didn't want to forget and lose the magnet.
All right, Hawk didn't have his mic on, so...
No, I did. I just had to get the magnet back.
Are you
so.
live on the
Yeah,
TikTokers?
so I'm also live on TikTok because I'm going to try to get everybody from TikTok to come join our
Hawk's
YouTube page.
swooping people over here from TikTok, which is a pretty awesome idea. He had that idea last time when we were
we have 3 cameras and 2 devices going on here.
We're getting tricky, man.
Okay, Lori, we need to cheer Hawk up. All right, so let's talk about that for a second. No, let's talk about that for a second.
Okay.
So I mentioned to you guys after my little PTSD crash out right before TikTok,
Welcome,
or right before Christmas, that I was going to be going back to therapy, which I have done and am doing. I found an amazing therapist. She's a trauma specialist. So I think I'm like 6 or 7 weeks in with that. But what caused that PTSD flashback is I was on a live on TikTok, and I didn't realize that I was bringing that kind of an emotional response to these lives every Wednesday. And at the beginning of them, I was cranky. I didn't want to be here, and I was upset. And Falcon helped me sort that out last night.
Thank you, Karen.
And brought some daylight to that. So I'm going to be in a much better mood this week.
I can tell already.
I am not going to be cranky and depressed and lethargic.
I need to switch the cameras on the display because I keep looking over here at you. Oh, no, that's right.
Yeah. Hi, how you doing?
We're actually right next to each other, but we have a little more room. So.
Yeah. All right, so
nice.
Hang on, everybody on YouTube. I'm going to talk to the people on TikTok for a second.
All right.
So everybody on TikTok, my brother and I.
That's me.
Are live on our YouTube page right now. We do this for a couple hours every Wednesday at 5 p.m. West Coast time. And yeah, see, I've already got more people on my TikTok live than we do on our YouTube live.
Man, it's not a competition.
No, I'm just saying.
Unless I'm winning. If I'm winning, it's competition.
Then it's a competition, yeah. So everybody who's watching me on TikTok, I'm going to be live here for 20 or 30 minutes, but we're going to be live for a couple hours on our YouTube page. I got my shirt at hawkmerchstore.com.
Oh yeah, let me try this.
Yeah. So everybody in the TikTok chat, please, you can just go to YouTube and type Hawk Podcasts in the search bar, and our page will pop right up. I don't know what a Tesla is.
Tesla.
I love my Tesla.
I love my Tesla.
What are you doing over here?
I just pinned the sweatshirt, but I don't know what that means. I don't know where it goes.
Oh.
I don't see anything up there.
Thank you, Danielle. Perkins Coie. Oh, it is? It's Perkins Coie? Oh.
What are you talking
Interesting.
about?
That's the name of a law firm that I did a TikTok about today. Hello, Columbus.
Ah. Columbus in the house, huh?
Yep.
All right, well, I pinned a sweatshirt or a shirt. I don't know what that means. I don't see it anywhere. But removing those words from your heart physically help. What words?
Yeah. What I said.
Yeah. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, how's everybody in the comments doing, man? Jesus Christ.
Oh, you see the pin. I don't see it, but I'm glad you see it.
Okay, that's good.
All right. Wiseacre's here? Why
Wiseacre.
does he always slip in here? I never see
Wiseacre,
him.
he designed this.
He designed this too.
Yeah, we're both fashioned by Wiseacre.
That's right. This is a Wiseacre fashion show. This says deport Elon immediately. That's our version of DEI. Portland.
Yeah, no doubt.
Who do we have from other countries? I know we got some Canadians in here.
Yeah.
Who else we got?
We have any of the French?
The French.
The French.
Is that what you call them? Michigan. Denmark. All
Denmark,
right,
there we
that
go.
name. Love it. Awesome.
I mean, we get a lot of Denmark people, man. I think we're huge in Denmark.
We got a lot of Danes. I
Yeah.
like the Danes. Scotland, Kathleen,
Sweet.
represent.
Excellent.
Is this weird, you guys, if I'm looking up at the screen like that? I can't tell if it's weird or not.
Well, we're going to be looking all over the place.
We're getting
I'm looking over here. I'm looking over here. I'm looking up there.
We're still
I'm
getting
looking over here.
We're still getting used to this setup.
yeah.
You know, it's kind of weird. Thanks, Gordo. Appreciate
Thank you,
that.
Gordo. Benedict Donald.
We got Scotland,
Man.
Massachusetts, Victoria, British Columbia. Love it.
Okay, again, everybody on TikTok. I'm only going to be live here for about 20 or 30 minutes. My brother and I are live on our YouTube page right now for the next couple hours.
Right
So please go to our YouTube page. You can just go to YouTube and type Hawk Podcasts
Chicago.
in the search bar. And that way you'll also be able to see my brother.
That's me.
There you go.
Trapped in the
because look,
717.
I'm aware that we have a significant number of followers that would prefer to look at my brother over me.
I don't know about that. You're the one with 800,000 something. That ain't me. Colorado Springs, Seattle.
Michigan.
We got a Dane that lives in the U.S. So when are you going back? That's the question.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
I would be considering going back.
Aaron Shaw.
Oh, thank you, Aaron. Commiserating with you
Yeah,
on some level of funk.
Thank you for that comment,
Yeah,
Aaron.
I appreciate that.
That's
I'm
awesome.
glad it helps. Glad it helps. Yeah, you guys have to look out for the trolls because,
Uh-oh.
that's your TV crapping out on
I have
us.
to restart my
Say-
TV.
Just say no.
There we go.
That was easy.
Okay. I guess I better keep that remote handy.
Yeah, the level of funk is real.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Oh, Josh Bishop, blocking, just got an FYI. Oh, you didn't get a notification. Oh, interesting. I don't know how that works. I think you have to have that turned on in your
I don't know how that works.
in your subscription or your profile or something. Hey, we got the Netherlands, PM.
Yep.
Awesome. Pittsburgh, Jersey, British Columbia. Wiseacre said he resides in Trump derangement.
Yeah.
It's a new colony or a camp.
Jesus, man.
New Yosemite. Awesome.
Oh, wow.
Broken Arrow.
There's people
Oklahoma.
from all the Ozarks. I've been to the Ozarks.
Wiseacre, Patsy is
Boise.
asking. Patsy's asking if you're on YouTube. So type in your YouTube handle, and I'll pin it.
Oh, for Wiseacre?
Yeah.
Is it just Wiseacre?
I don't know. Let's see. He said he's right here. No, that's not what we meant. We know you're on YouTube right now. We meant your YouTube channel. You must be in Trump derangement, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Thank you, Daisy.
Thank you, Daisy.
Good to see you. We got 756 people here. That's awesome, man. Sherilyn, Ohio.
I've never even heard of that, and I grew
I
up
think
there.
Sherilyn is her name, and she's in Ohio. But it
Oh.
sounds like a city in Ohio.
It sure does. West Sherilynburg.
Orange County.
Yeah,
Irving,
don't ever change.
Texas.
This shit is bananas.
That is totally bananas, man.
Ireland.
Awesome. Love Ireland. Oh, Audrey said it's Wiseacre Designs.
There you go.
All right, I'm going to try something just really crazy here.
Okay, we're going to test out some stuff tonight and see if certain things
yeah.
work.
So I'm going to do a little test here.
Do you want to take it back to the beginning?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to show you our screen, a web page, and then I want to play this video of Hawk, one of Hawk's podcasts, and I want to see if you guys can hear it.
Okay, everybody on TikTok, we're testing something out on YouTube. You guys won't be able to see it.
Let me know if it's...
At our VA clinic.
Oh, wow.
And we service 3,600 vets.
So let me know if you guys can
And
hear
we can't
that.
afford to lose doctors. We already have a problem with retention because
you
of our
can hear it,
facilities
how does
that
it
I'm
sound?
trying to correct. And
This
it's
is
going to
just a
run in.
test.
We're going to run into veterans that are not getting services, and I don't know
There'll be a
how
little
that is
delay here.
how that's acceptable for anyone.
Cool. They
can
can hear
see
it.
it.
They can
Okay,
see
so
it.
you also
Outstanding.
You can see it and you can hear it. How's it sound?
I think you have some military
stop it.
bases in your district as well, correct?
We do. We have 7 military.
Does it sound all right?
Oh, somebody said there's echo.
Oh, there's echo. Echo.
Echo's a little.
It's probably coming.
Probably picking up.
It's
probably
coming back to our mic.
coming through the
too.
microphones.
I
Yeah,
think that's because the audio is coming through the TV and not the computer.
that may be too. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Okay.
we can try.
Thank you for that feedback.
Might try something else here and see.
Okay, are there people watching me live on TikTok who are also watching us live on YouTube? I
So
think,
meta.
Yeah, there are.
That's hilarious. All right. All right, I'm going to try that one more time, and you guys tell me if there's an echo.
Okay, but everybody who's not, everybody on TikTok who's not watching us live on YouTube, please go to my YouTube page. You can just go to YouTube and type in Hawk Podcasts, because my brother and I are going to be live on YouTube for a couple hours. I'm only going to be here for about 20 minutes.
That are
Let's see.
represented
I
here.
just want to hear if these guys can hear
And
this. And then,
a lot of people live here and
It's
they
shattered.
move to California because we don't
All
have
right,
the
tell
things
me
and
if you
the,
guys
and the
hear an
necessary
echo
resources
from
here for
this.
people to want to
No echo.
stay.
I'm not going to try to
I'm
pronounce
working
that
really
name
hard
that
to
starts
make
with
sure that
T-A
people have-
apostrophe, but thank you very much.
So no echo? No more echoing. All right, you guys are awesome. Thank you.
All right, so we can't have it come through the TV.
Okay, so
There we go.
I'm going to show you, since I have this cool ability.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, I spelled it wrong. Did I spell that wrong?
Doesn't look like it.
All right, we're going to
Oh,
do
there
this
you
one
go.
for real.
Okay.
For real.
Singular.
This is
You're,
All right.
Look at that. You're not even subscribed.
Oh, shit. Give me 1 second. Okay. How did that happen? All right, there is Wiseacre, former baby, on YouTube, if you were asking about his YouTube channel that I am subscribed to. I don't use my YouTube channel very much, so, as you can tell. Thank you, Disco San Andreas. Corey Mills,
Oh,
empty
wow.
chair, Town Hall, March 19th. These people. Italy. Philippe
Hello, Italy.
DD. Awesome. That's amazing. The Cynthia Rice wants to know what happened to the Hatch Act. Oh, that was gone a long time ago, man.
Hello, Ireland, Texas,
It's still here, but
Australia,
nobody seems to care.
Canada.
All right, so that's Wiseacre. Now I'm going to show you guys something else. Let's see. This is kind of cool, isn't it?
I like this.
I think it's kind of cool, but you know, whatever. I thought I had that up here.
Netherlands, Scotland, Kentucky, Ontario. Ontario, I hear you guys are going to cut off our power here pretty soon.
No, they're just going to raise the cost. All right, so
I think it'd be funny if they
thank you,
cut it
Tanya.
off. Thanks, Tanya.
yeah,
Boy, you and me both, man.
we're halfway there, right?
2 more days.
All right, so I'm going to show you this. These are the Stand with Ukraine shirts by Tom Dagger Custom Apparel. And I will put
Peru.
I will pin him
I think that's the first time we've had somebody from Peru.
website in the chat because it is an awesome cause, and we like to. Oh man, if I can catch this thing.
Thank you, Kimber.
Oh man, chat goes so fast. All right, I pinned that message for the website where you can get the Stand with Ukraine shirts and merch, and that money goes to help orphanages in the Ukraine, and it's awesome. And I think, let me see here, Tom has they've raised almost $26,000.
Man, that's
so
crazy.
far, which
That's
is
awesome.
amazing. And you can see here
Wyoming.
who they provide benefits for. So that is a totally
Thailand.
awesome cause. If you guys,
Man, we got people from all over the world, man. This is crazy.
We got Thailand. I think
Yeah.
that's a first.
Thailand and Peru. I think both of those are firsts.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yep.
Thanks, Gigi girl.
Thanks, Gigi.
All right, so that's Stand with Ukraine. I pinned that in the chat. You guys can see that. Always like to give that a plug. I'm kind of still trying to get used to reading the chat up there.
Yeah.
Save me from Iowa Red State. Oh man, I cannot imagine, Denise, what that's like. Wisconsin vote Susan Crawford. Yes. Green Bay. We got any Boston people in here? I love the Boston response.
Boston talk.
I love.
Scotland.
All right.
Thank you,
More
Zelda.
from
How you doing,
Scotland.
Zelda?
Hey, Zelda. Thank you.
It's almost your
Oh,
bedtime.
you got your merch today. Awesome.
Megadeth.
Oh, nice.
Sweet.
Oh, that's great, man. Thank you, Deborah.
Thank you, Deborah. That's hilarious.
Man, we got some few Scotland people in here. That's amazing.
Yep.
Ah, Krista, Boston. Right on.
There we go.
I love the Boston vibe, man. Maine is close to Boston. Hard to do the Boston talk via chat, yeah.
Okay. So here's what we got going on for everybody
What's he
on
doing?
TikTok. It's like my brother and I are live. Oh,
What was that? Whoa.
there you go. So we're live on YouTube and we're watching the comments from the comment thread on my big screen TV.
Thank you, Barb. Appreciate that.
Okay, yeah. So that's what we're doing.
We've
So,
upped the technology just slightly.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Tanya. Weekend fun. That's amazing.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Tanya. That's
Daisy
very nice
said
of
y'all
you.
got to come to Baltimore. I've been to Baltimore a few times, actually. It's been a long time.
Very long time.
Melanie from Dayton.
Dayton, Hara Arena.
Yep. That's right.
Although they tore it down.
Oh, Pootie Posh, thanks for the meditation. You're welcome. Yeah, I'm going to do more of those. I just got a new mic stand today for my desk, so I'll be back on there. more.
John, no, the Christmas lights stay up year round.
They tore down Hara Arena?
Yeah. Yeah.
Jeez.
Dude, they tore down Hara Arena and they tore down Richfield Coliseum.
What?
Demolished both of them.
Did they like build a new stadium or something?
Well,
That's our
so the
history, man.
University of Dayton has an arena, like a full-size arena, so they didn't need Hara Arena
Right, I've
anymore.
been to that one.
And then they finally built an arena in downtown Cleveland, so they didn't need Richfield anymore.
Oh man. Oh, thanks,
Yeah.
Aaron. I'm glad you like the meditation. Thank you,
Thank
Lori.
you, Lori.
Stacy thinks you should adopt a cat.
I think I should adopt a few.
Venus, Boston in the house. You bet, man. Chattanooga, Tennessee. Amanda. All right. Love to see Tennessee in here.
Yeah,
I feel for people in Tennessee, man.
no doubt.
Tennessee Brando is a good anchor for Tennessee.
Yep.
Hey, Anissa. Anissa. I still don't say that right.
It's Anissa. Yeah.
Anissa, Jesus.
Thank you, Daisy. We definitely will.
Oh, awesome, Daisy.
We'll do that Friday.
Yeah. Pizza Day, Friday.
Friday's Pizza Day.
Yeah, Holly, we have some awesome memories at Richfield Coliseum, too.
And Hara Arena.
Oh, Richfield they tore down.
Both.
Okay.
Both.
Okay. I was thinking Riverfront.
Oh, no. Well,
They probably don't.
I don't know if Riverfront Coliseum is still there. They probably tore that down too.
Hey, we got Canton, Ohio. Kara. Wow.
So close to Akron
I know
and the
Canton.
Akron Rubber Bowl.
I know Canton well.
Barb. Fredericksburg.
Nice. Wow, Canton. Brenda was on
Hi,
Trey
Brooklyn
Crowder's.
Broad. How you doing?
Yeah, I saw that, Brenda. Or son, or I can't even track this thing. Dragonfish. There you go.
Indy Kitty, thank you.
Indy Kitty. Yeah.
See,
Mike
yeah,
Lee is
see,
not
Jackie likes the Christmas lights.
Yeah. Mike Lee is not your fault, Indy Kitty.
Boy.
Wiseacre said they imploded that forever ago. Man, shows you how long it's been since I've been
That's
there.
Riverfront.
Yeah,
So like the three main places we used to go.
they're all gone.
Yeah, I wonder if the Ohio Center is still there.
I doubt it. I don't think it is. Patsy said, how about SpaceX canceling recovery?
They were going to go get the astronauts in the space station.
Whoopsie.
And they scrubbed it.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everything's a grift and a joke. with
Yeah.
these guys, man.
It really is. Although
Since
somebody just said
Pittsburgh.
the Akron Rubber Bowl is gone.
Oh my God.
Holy shit, man.
So,
Somebody's in Mendocino.
Mary from Pittsburgh said sorry about Fetterman. Fetterman is not your fault either.
Fetterman's a douche.
That guy's.
Well, so here's the
What was I
thing.
gonna do here?
With the government funding bill, that's not part of the reconciliation process. So they have to get 60 votes in the Senate,
Right,
which Republicans don't have.
right. Vicky said front row theater or the Agora. Remember the Agora?
Newport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Riverbend replaced Riverfront. Yeah, we've been to Riverbend a bunch of times,
Yep.
right?
And Blossom.
Blossom.
So Blossom was the outdoor amphitheater up by Cleveland.
Yeah.
Riverbend was down by Cincinnati.
Blossom's still in business, Lori said.
But Polaris is gone. That amphitheater's gone. That was up by Worthington. I think
Phoenix
No,
Tail
that
said,
was-
didn't Elon tweet he was going to space? Oh, I wish that guy would go to space, man.
he did. He said he's going up on the next
Oh.
manned flight.
Oh, please.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Westerville.
I'll believe it when I see it. I'll believe it when I see it.
All right, so everybody on TikTok, what time is it?
It's
I can't
8.
see my
Oh,
clock
it's
here.
5:24.
I'm going to be live here for another 5 or 10 minutes on TikTok, but my brother and I are live on our YouTube page. We'll be live for another hour and a half or so.
Yeah.
So if you want to continue watching us live, please, please, please go to my YouTube page. You can go to YouTube and just type Hawk Podcasts in the search bar, and it'll take you right to our page, and that's where the full live is going on. That's where
Full live, not the partial live.
the double dose, the double dose of Hawk and Falcon.
Yeah, I'm ready for Elon to go to Mars, man.
Me too.
Hey, Helen from Ireland. Elon will be high on ketamine. You know it.
No doubt, man.
I'm surprised he hasn't gone already, right? Every other billionaire's gone up there. Hey,
Well-
Cowbell. Cowbell's awake.
Cowbell.
Hey, Jackie. It's a little harder to read up there, isn't it?
No,
No?
it's easier for me.
All right, that's good to know.
I
At
don't need
least-
my readers
At
for
least
it, you know?
something's easier. Something's an improvement, right?
Chris with a K.
We are full live. That's right, Sherry. This is
That's
the
right.
full live. That's the half live over there.
Yeah. Polaris Amphitheater is now at Top Golf, of course.
What? What's a Top Golf?
A driving range. It's a fancy driving range,
Oh, that's
but it's just
fun.
a driving range. They make it fancy. You get like stadium food, and there's a bar, and yada yada.
A fancy driving range in Ohio sounds like my worst nightmare. Nothing sounds good about that.
That's right. Elon should take his nose-picking kid with him.
Carolyn from Texas. Allison said the volume's a bit off.
Oh.
More information, please.
Oh, thanks, Megan. That was a good TikTok. That one ended up being like
I didn't see that
like
one yet.
11 or 12 minutes long. That was crazy.
Wiseacre. So Wiseacre, you're going to be our first
Guest?
first guest on
Ireland.
on our lives, and we are expecting you to do a dance party when we do that. So
Yeah.
get your technology
Cape
in order.
Cod.
I'll get mine in order. It's a little low, Aaron says.
Cape Cod's got to be pretty wild in
Is
the
the
winter
volume
time,
low
man.
for everybody?
Check, check, check.
Hello.
Thank you, Rachel.
It's muffled on the YouTube end.
That's weird.
What the hell?
I got to get my technical people on that.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. I don't have a solution for that right now. Let me see. Everything's maxed out.
Oh, wait. Thank you, Pamela. I almost missed that. Thanks, Pamela.
Yeah, we're maxed out here, people.
Huh. Oh, well.
I don't know what to do.
What are you going to do?
I could
All right, so a couple more minutes here on TikTok. Please, please, please go to our YouTube page, and you can Scottsdale.
Some people say volume okay for me.
Okay.
Some people say volume low. It's probably, I don't know.
Well,
man.
we do have a strong following in the deaf community.
It's probably internet connection related, perhaps, or I mean, those of you that think it's low, you could try turning your volume up. Just a thought. Probably the mics versus Hawk's phone.
Yeah.
That could be. I don't know. We'll see. If enough people say it's fine, then I'm just going to assume it's fine because there's nothing else I can do.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe
Morv said he switched over from TikTok. Sounds good. Got headphones on. That's good for me.
Cool. There you go.
Right
All right.
on.
Well, thanks for flipping over here.
Sorry to those of you that say it's low. Yeah, it could be buffering. It could be. This is the internet, after all. So.
That's true. I think you
we're
just
gonna blame it
soft-spoken.
on-
Yeah, no, my brother is a low talker.
I am. That is true. Here, I can.
I, on the other hand, am not.
I will. Here's what I can do. Sorry for that. I'll move this a little closer. Maybe that'll help with my voice, but yeah.
All right, TikTok, about 2 minutes.
I'm
2
a low
minutes, I'm going to
talker.
shut this live down on TikTok
Uh-oh.
and then come over to our
2
YouTube
minutes.
page.
How many people you got over there?
998. It was up to 1,500, so I think people have
We
been
got
coming over.
998.
There you go. Oh,
We have the exact
we're like
same
tied,
amount?
man. That's awesome.
Oh, come on, people.
Yeah, no, people are coming over.
Bring it.
Yeah, everybody on TikTok, please go to
Bring it.
YouTube, type Hawk Podcasts in the search bar. And I'm going to shut this
Let's
live
go,
on
people.
TikTok down in about a minute. We're going to keep on going on YouTube for about another hour and a half.
I'm gonna pin another. I'm gonna just do that. I don't know what that does, man. Stream settings. Stream health. Our stream health is excellent.
There you go.
How about that, people?
Unlike my hemorrhoid.
Okay. That's too much information.
What are you going to do?
Thank you, Indy Kitty. Can we send Elon to Mars without a spaceship?
Yes, we can.
I mean, we can.
Thanks, Indy Kitty.
Send him a spaceship, man. He can go up there and break ground for the rest of us, right?
Yeah, no doubt.
Go for it, dude.
All right, TikTok. It was good seeing all you guys for half an hour. We'll be live on our YouTube page for about another hour and a half or so.
Oh, thanks, Lori.
Just go to YouTube and search Hawk Podcasts, and our page will pop right up.
Lori accidentally unfollowed you on TikTok, so
Well,
not
I
mutuals.
mean,
can't you just follow him again?
on TikTok. Yeah, you can just follow me again.
Oh, but you're not mutuals.
Okay.
You have to
well,
follow her back.
okay, I'll have to find her. I'll find you in the comments. All right, I'll see you guys on TikTok.
Bye,
Thanks for coming.
TikTok.
Please go to YouTube. Go to YouTube and search for hawkpodcast.com.
Hey, we broke 1,000.
Yes, we did. We'll be live for another hour and a half over there. Thanks, guys.
We got Cape Cod, Arkansas. What is that?
I made $24.70.
Oh, thank God. That's another pizza.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I had 13,000 viewers. I got 6,000 diamonds.
I don't know what that means.
I don't either. I guess that's
All right.
like TikTok money or something.
Yeah. Which brother is the elder? You have to guess. So
sorry.
much for that. Hey, Tracy. Denver. Mark from Denver. So what's everybody's latest coping mechanism this week? Anybody have any new and improved coping mechanisms they've come up with? You do?
Punching strangers.
Oh, no. Blue side of history. Can Trump cut off media / news from outside the U.S.? You know?
Can he do what now?
Can he cut off news sources from outside the U.S.? In other words,
Sure.
censor the internet.
Yeah.
Put nothing past this guy.
I mean, anytime you want to ask a question like that,
Drugs, drinking.
ask the question and then immediately follow it with, who's going to stop him?
Yeah. We got a lot of drugs and drinking, watching Hawk, walking, that's good. Oh wow, these are going really fast. Screaming into a cooler at work.
There you go.
Champagne by the bottle. Yoga, that's a good one. Weed. Ben & Jerry's ice cream, fully support that one. Lots of weed, lots of drinking. I'm seeing a theme here. Painting, sleeping, maladaptive daydreaming. I like that one. Yoga and Girl Scout cookies. Hey, where are the Girl Scout cookies?
Oh, my buddy Jody says there's like a 9-second delay on YouTube. Oh, that's interesting. Because we were live on YouTube and TikTok simultaneously.
Yeah, YouTube always has a delay.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
all right, thanks, Jody.
That's the way YouTube works. Metallica. Yeah, I did some of that today. Hindu Kush.
Hindu Kush.
Yeah, so where are the Girl Scout cookies? Hawk, I'm talking to you.
I didn't get any.
What?
I may have blown it.
Thank you, Tanya.
I think you can just order them
Watching
online
new shows and Legos. Oh, Legos, that's cool.
now. I think you can just order them online now.
Thank you, Tanya. I haven't done any Legos, play with Legos in a long time. Yes, Karen, Hawk is older. Jigsaw puzzles, house plants, walking the dogs. Yeah, if you have decent weather, man, getting outside is everything.
Mm-hmm.
Everything. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed in you
In me?
about the Girl Scout cookies.
I mean, I probably have some Thin Mints in my freezer that are like 2 years old.
No. No. Those things are not made to... Yeah, Catherine, Raise Against the Machine. That's always a good therapy. That's a good one for getting the anger out.
Mm-hmm.
Really good one. Amy says 80 degrees today. Where are you, Amy? That's full-on summer. System of a Down. I listened to System of a Down today, and I listened to a little Tool. And a little
Nice.
Metallica. I've not been a System of a Down listener, but I put on
They're very enjoyable.
I put on a kind of random metal playlist thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it was called Amnesia. That song, or was that?
I'm not great with titles, with song titles.
Somebody in the chat will know. Thank you, Indie Kitty. Mashed potatoes and white wine. Mashed potatoes with like full stick of butter. That's right up my alley.
There you go, man.
Girl Scout. You bought 22 boxes of Girl Scout cookies. That's what I thought we were going to have over here. Oh, wow. 85 degrees in Texas? What? 81 in Fort Worth? Good Lord. 74 in Northern Virginia. Wow.
Did you listen to? I mean, their two biggest ones, I think, are Chop Suey
I heard that one today.
and Toxicity.
Oh, Toxicity I heard today.
Yeah.
I gotta look this up. I think it was Amnesia. Who sings the song Amnesia? Oh, System of a Down, Toxicity, yeah. But I swear there was a song called Amnesia that I really like, but I could be completely wrong. I could just be making this up. Are you looking it up on the Google?
Yeah.
75.
Well, I doubt you were listening to 5 Seconds of Summer.
I was not. Well, you guys got some good weather in the Midwest East Coast there, huh? We have not seen Becoming Led Zeppelin. Well, I'll have to look up what that song was because
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything with the title Amnesia that
Alright,
looks like something that you would listen to.
it was maybe I don't know.
Apparently the
Aerials.
Aerials.
Marin says Aerials.
There you go.
Is that System of a Down?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Aerials. Thank you. I somehow turned that into.
Oh wow, they
Amnesia.
had 74 degrees in Georgia.
That was a good song. I really enjoyed that. What song has Let It Burn in the lyrics? I don't know.
Probably a few.
Catastrophic Witch.
Thank you, Catastrophic
Thank you.
Witch.
Listen to Ghost and watching you guys. has
Ghost.
helped.
You know, I've tried to get into Ghost a couple of times. I don't know. It's just not my bag. Do I think I'll ever smoke weed again? No.
I will not, probably.
It just okay. I mean, I haven't smoked weed in probably 15 years. But what happens is I laugh hysterically for an hour.
God.
And then I consume roughly 7,000 calories. And then I go to sleep.
That's the whole point.
The laughing part is
You
awesome.
basically just described the entire point of
Yeah, that's true.
Ghost. I don't know
Edibles
Ghost.
and gummies. King's X, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I haven't heard that in a while.
Yeah.
So, Ghosts. I don't know Ghosts.
Ghost.
Ghost.
Singular.
I don't know Ghost.
Thank you, Araculis Beard.
That's funny.
I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that.
That's funny. Oh, my God.
Yeah, the
Jackie said
gummies and
the
edibles.
expanded version of Hawk, yeah.
A lot of my friends swear by the gummies and the edibles, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of edibles being consumed lately.
Yes, there are. We can get them delivered out here.
Oh,
you
you
know?
can get anything delivered out here, man.
Yeah.
Miraculous Beard. You got it.
All right.
What's that username? What does that mean?
I mean, they could just have parents that are, interesting.
True. The Beard family decided
Yeah.
to come up with the name Miraculous. That's
I got
true.
it, honey.
That's true.
Miraculous.
That is true. So my dog, Angel, who many of you know, I think it was last 4th of July. It was a night I was taking him out to pee, and he was like, he couldn't stand up. And what are you pointing at there?
Can we see Falcon's shirt?
Oh, yeah. Hold on, I got an itch in my eye.
Vaping.
Had some seasonal allergies.
There's so many more delivery devices available these days.
This is DEI, deport Elon immediately. This is a Wiseacre special right here. But yeah, Angel, I think what happened was Angel, I took him out and he was like stumbling, he couldn't stand up, and he was like peeing and he couldn't stop peeing. He like thought he was done and was walking around and just peeing all over the place. He was totally out of it, and I thought it was really scary. But I took him to the emergency pet place, and they realized that their first hit, they're like, "Oh, he ate a gummy," and he didn't eat it at our house, but
he
when we were out
found one outside.
on a walk,
Oh man!
he must have found a
Somebody
gummy,
dropped one.
and he was a mess, man. All night, I had to stay up with him all night.
Dr. Bean.
It was scary, but they knew immediately.
Okay, all right. Catastrophic Witch. I will do some research on ghosts this week, and I will give them another chance.
You've talked him into it. Wiseacre is good for this world. That's exactly right. You still here, Wiseacre?
He's the best, man. He puts work into those videos that he makes, man.
Oh, they're great.
They're just fantastic.
His videos are great, man.
If you're not following Wiseacre, you really, really need to be.
The one today was awesome.
Man.
Have you ever listened to Anathema?
I don't know what that is.
I have not. Yeah, they lose bladder control on marijuana. Apparently it's a common thing because they knew immediately. They were giving us the side eye like, "Oh, you got a little weed laying around the house?" I'm like, "No, man." Yeah, Wiseacre's videos are great. The long shot across the bed. That was so good. While he's munching on the chips. That was so funny. Welcome, Susan from North Dakota. We got 1,000 people, 1,063 people in here.
Brilliant. Thank you, everybody who came over from TikTok.
Wiseacre's here, munching on chips. Catherine bought the Resist t-shirt. Awesome.
Thank you.
They're all brilliant designs.
Wiseacre is on YouTube. His handle is Wiseacre Design. Singular.
That's right. Let me see if I still have that here. Or if I put it away.
That's hilarious. Look at Carrie's comment.
What is it?
It's just Cletus emojis. How did that happen? How do people make those? That's hilarious, man.
I made those for members to use.
That is funny.
All right, here's Wiseacre. That's Wiseacre on YouTube, former baby. Go sign up, subscribe to Wiseacre's YouTube.
Lori, thank you. You know, I saw that there's an interview with Ghost's frontman. I guess he's got like a new character now. Because I know he was Papa something forever.
I don't know who Ghost is. Angel Bean.
Oh,
thank
man.
You. Oh, half your department.
That's terrible, Angel.
Grant funding fears. Oh, man. Yeah.
Wow.
The ripple effect.
The ripple effect is real, and it's going to be devastating.
It is real.
I mean, they're just going to put hundreds of thousands of Americans out of work. It's fucking unbelievable.
Wiseacre said, I'm a singular sort of fella. I don't know what that means.
I've heard it. I've heard it, Barb. I've heard it.
Yeah. The chipmunk laugh is a real. It is a real thing. It is a real thing. I'm gonna go to the head, but I'm gonna take this microphone off first.
Yeah, yeah. Good call. All right, guys, Falcon's gone. What do you want to talk about? Good night, Zelda. Boy, I wish Amsterdam was just a short flight for me. You're lucky in that regard. That's awesome. I look forward to seeing you in your hawk shirt. That's frickin' hilarious. Thanks for coming, Zelda. That's right, Kelbell. No hot mics in the shitter. Do we have to keep the split screen? Well, you know, I could, here, I'll do this. I'll do this while Falcon's gone, so it only looks like one screen. See, it just looks like I have some type of problem with my torso. That's funny, Cindy. Sorry, everybody. Centerfold. Tanya, yeah, I've been getting so many comments like that from people. It's scary times, man. Look, I made it look like there's only one camera.
Are you doing your George Costanza?
Yes, the George Costanza pose.
All right, so next week, my goal is to have our first guest, and for that guest to be Wiseacre, and I haven't talked to him about it yet, so if he's willing,
We'll figure it out.
I'm going to try to work out that technology.
That's right, Lorna. It was the Burt Reynolds pose.
That's right. The Burt Reynolds, wow. Burt Reynolds, George Costanza.
Man.
So, Wiseacre, if you're here, just type in the chat if you agree to be our first guest. If I can work that out. What happened to the ceiling fan?
Oh, so
He had a fit of rage.
No, they
Oh.
put a new roof on the building that I live in, and I'm on the top floor. It's a 2-story building. I'm up on the second floor, and they did something that caused the ceiling fan to drop like an inch.
Oh, wow.
I still don't know how that could have possibly happened, but I need to fix it. But I have to take it apart to fix it, and I don't want to do that.
All right,
And it works in its current condition. So
I have an announcement.
thanks, Lori.
Marianne, welcome. Marianne just joined Full Potato Friday member.
Uh-oh.
So, Marianne and everyone else, that we're going to get rid of the Full Potato Friday tier. We're trying to simplify things.
But we'll figure something out.
So if you're in that tier as a member on YouTube, please switch to another tier. And that'll be that. So, are you gentlemen going to share any of the George Costanza images that you were sent?
I mean, the best one that I got, I put up on YouTube or
From Wiseacre.
up on TikTok.
Yeah.
That Wiseacre did. It
Welcome,
was
Trims.
fantastic.
Awesome.
Trims.net.
No fur babies tonight.
Nope. No dogs. No dogs at all.
Yeah. What other aside from Wiseacre, he's in. Awesome. He's honored and willing. Well, don't get too excited. Could be a shit show. I will try to work out the tech with you this week, and then let us know what other guests you guys would want to see, and we're going to try to do like a little round table. Thank you, Aaron. Speaking of Amsterdam, I believe I'm meeting Danielle chasing Oz. Oh, cool.
Oh, outstanding. That's awesome.
That's awesome. I love Amsterdam. Such a cool city, man. Such a cool place.
Amsterdam at the end of July.
Amsterdam is awesome. But yeah, we're gonna a Tesla shirt. That'd be pretty funny.
Love my Tesla.
Love my Tesla. Oh my god.
I mean, we'd have Cletus standing next to a Tesla.
I love my Tesla. Yeah, Cletus. That's how Cletus would say Tesla. I think.
I love my Tesla.
Yeah, Legal Dad. We'll probably have him on. I think we're going to do a round table with Mr. Global, Tom Powell, Legal Dad, Attorney Di, maybe. Christina was born in Amsterdam. That's awesome.
Wow.
Hawk, can you wear Falcon's glasses for a second? He would probably throw up.
I don't have to see. They want to see what I look like in them.
But I can't see now.
Wow, dude.
It's no joke.
How do I look? You can't even see me.
They look way too small for your head.
Well, your head's nice and narrow. Mine's a basketball.
I mean, they're way too small. You need like Sally Jesse Raphael kind of glasses.
Oh boy, yeah.
Any updates on the Florida special elections? So Z puts out updates every day.
Yeah, she puts out. She left me a voicemail. I got to call her.
There's, they're jamming. They're firing on all cylinders. They need help phone banking.
And because now they're campaigning.
Yeah,
so they got 3 weeks left.
I'll put that website up here too.
Nationalgroundgame.com. Is it .com or .org?
I don't know. It's right here.
Nationalgroundgame.com.
So this, I'm not showing the. Hey, look at that. That's pretty cool. I'm not showing the full screen, but you get the gist. This is National Ground Game.
Wow, they've raised $315,000.
Yeah, $315,000. So you can sign up
Thank
to
you,
volunteer. But the most important thing about this too is that this is more than just. Let me see if I can do that.
They're also building out an infrastructure for
Yeah.
2026.
Yeah, it's
that's awesome, Kelbell. She phone banked for Gay last night.
oh nice. Yeah,
That's fantastic.
You can phone bank really easily if you sign up there.
Yes, she is, Aaron. Z is fantastic.
Yeah, she's great, and she's building infrastructure.
Thank you, Red Dahlia.
There's lots of stuff, lots of information on here on how you can get involved. Nationalgroundgame.com.
Good night, Linda.
I'll pin that in the chat too. So let me put that in the chat.
That's right, Shaylin. Everything's computer.
What does that mean?
That's what Trump said when he got behind the wheel of a Tesla.
Everything's computer.
He said everything is computer.
Oh my God! What a brilliant, just another brilliant man.
Everything is computer.
All right.
Government shutdown. I mean, the Republicans in the Senate are saying they don't have the votes.
Well, they need 60, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, Marin is in District 1.
Oh, really?
And she's seen a ton of supporters for Gay.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's
So,
outstanding.
my take on this has always been, it seems impossible. It's a red district, but
It's a special election. Nobody shows up for those things. It's easily winnable.
And the more
with turnout,
destruction in the economy and raising prices, and who knows what's going to happen between here and
why would
April
anybody
1st.
vote for a Republican right now?
Yeah, it's there's an amazing opportunity there in District 1 and District 6. So Rick said, is this live? Yes.
Yes, it is.
It is, Rick. We are live.
Rand Paul said he's going to vote no.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Sean, a Canadian here. What happens if the government shuts down? So essential services stay intact, but I think federal employees and military, does the military stop getting paid as well?
Don't know.
Federal employees
Ontario.
stop getting paid.
Well, and here's the thing. Elon Musk, in an interview last week, basically said he wants a government shutdown.
Oh, sorry, Tia.
He said he wants a government shutdown because he said when you have a government shutdown, all non-essential employees get sent home, and if they're non-essential, they should be fired.
Oh, so he wants it to shut down so he knows who to fire?
He wants it to shut down even if it's just for the weekend, and he's going to fire every non-essential federal employee.
Oh, my.
He's going to fire every single one of them.
Yeah, Jobu said military doesn't get paid. So typically what happens is
that is unfucking believable,
isn't
man.
it crazy?
That is unbelievable.
Typically what happens
just
is that
incredible, man.
they collect that pay retroactively.
Yeah, they get it retroactively, but
still,
it's like
that's not.
It's not like people in the military have $25,000 in the bank.
Well, it doesn't help you pay your mortgage, right?
Right.
I mean, if you're living paycheck to paycheck, so yeah, it is cruel. That's right, Michelle. It never used to be a thing like this. It used to just they would just do it, because that was it wasn't used as a bargaining chip or like a manipulation thing, but that's not the world we live in anymore. Does Congress get paid? Of course. Of course they do. Jen says, military, I recommend Navy Federal. You'll get your pay a couple days earlier, and it's going to save us right now. That's a good tip, Jen.
Mm-hmm.
If you're in the military, take that tip.
Non sequitur. Did I tell you this guy, he quit Mastodon?
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Well,
How does that even
He
happen?
wants to go do something different.
Well, then it's not Mastodon anymore, is it?
Well, so here's what they did. So they had shows on calendar.
Attorney Di,
Attorney Di!
welcome.
Howdy!
We were just talking about having you on here as a guest once I figure that out.
There's a guy on YouTube who plays guitar who made all these videos playing all their guitar parts.
So they're going to get him?
He's already started playing shows with them.
Oh my God.
Imagine being that dude, man.
That is awesome.
Imagine that.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, everybody say hi to Attorney Di. Good to have you here.
Give us a question, Attorney Di.
Give us a question. Not too hard, though. We don't want to embarrass ourselves. 6-1 or half dozen the other. That's
There you
the
go.
question.
You guys, everybody, you should go ask that question in the comments of my friend Shahana's videos.
Oh, man.
Boca
don't.
Bella Farms.
She hates that, right?
Well, she struggles with idioms. She was like, 6 of one and half of the other thing.
Thanks, Jackie.
Jackie, who
Where's
the hell
all our
knows, man?
tax money?
It's all being bundled up and sent to a Tesla plant.
Elon and Trump think that all government money is their money.
Yeah. Ben Eller, that's the guy's name.
That's the YouTube guy?
That's the YouTube guy. Yeah.
Wow. That is
Yeah,
amazing,
I think
man.
there's some videos
Oh, Gordo got it. Yeah.
of one of their shows with Ben Eller playing. I got to find those and
I
check
wanna
it out.
See that, man. I mean,
But I guess dude's like a total badass, man.
you'd have to be.
Yeah.
You would have to be. You can't just like stroll in and start playing
Yeah.
Mastodon songs. What's Di's favorite ice cream? Well, let's see what she says.
Yep.
Let's see what she says. I'm guessing
Dana
it's some
Clemens, I'm in
flavor of
District
Ben
1, and
Jerry's.
someone knocked on my door for Gay Valamont this afternoon.
Really?
That is fantastic.
That is awesome, man. I mean, she's out going door to door. I
Yep.
saw her videos.
Yep.
Welcome, Karen from Ontario. Half a dozen of the others, probably cheaper at this point.
Right? No doubt.
Oh, man. Totally. That's so true. Yeah, Shahana's great. Hey, we
World-
could have Shahana
world-
as a guest.
That's true. World Liberty Financial. Oh, boy.
Is Falcon drinking a black cherry Nixie? Yes, I am. Jeez, that was a good eye.
These people are observant, dude.
Wow. Okay, we'll do a little. For those of you who are wondering what that is, that's what it is. It's a sparkling water.
And Black Cherry Nixie was also his nickname in high school.
It was not. That's not factual information. Good Lord. Strawberry. The jury's in. Attorney Di's favorite flavor, strawberry.
There you go.
Can we get Tabitha as a guest? Politics by Tabitha. Probably. I don't know if she would be willing to hang out with us.
Here's the funny thing.
You know Tabitha, right?
Yeah. On all of her social media, the only way that she has for you to contact her is a P.O. box
Tabitha?
in Atlanta. Yeah.
You can't message her?
No, she doesn't accept DMs from anybody,
I don't blame her for that.
right?
There's got to be a way. Well, was it Tom Powell's band in high school?
Anus in repose.
Hawk, how did you get such a hot brother?
Man, no, I'm telling you. It's like I got the brains, he got the looks.
Come on. Anyone in Ireland, Canada, or Scotland willing to adopt me? Good cook and baker. Also make edibles. That's a pretty good offer. If you're in Ireland, Canada, or Scotland, we could start a little.
Haskell.
We could
We
start.
would have Haskell as a guest.
Yeah, we'll have Haskell. We could
Love that
start a
kid,
little,
man.
We could start a little exchange here. People being adopted to other countries, and
Oh, there you go.
they could post their skills.
That's right. You got to have skills.
Lori said it's good to see
Ninja
Hawk
skills.
in a good mood.
Nunchuck skills. There you go.
He's
Thank
chipper,
you, Lori.
isn't he? Compared to wow, look what happened to my arm. Part of my arm. Missing. Tabitha was pissed today. Yeah, but she was pissed.
Look at my head.
Got so small. Thank you,
William. Holy shit.
No. Oh man, that is so nice.
Yeah, there's going to be a body count to this stuff, man. It's going to be horrible. It's just going to be horrible. And Trump and Musk and elected Republicans will cheer that on, man. They will cheer that shit on.
Yeah, Wiseacre. Morv has a spare room in Scotland.
Nice.
Everybody go to Morv's house. Wiseacre said he's going to be in Atlanta, and he can try to connect with Tabitha. Do it.
You got to send her a postcard, man.
Somebody suggested Thorne. We got to get Thorne on.
Thorin, yeah. He and I are mutuals.
We got to work out the tech first, though. We got to test all this.
Yeah, North Omaha Cat Lady, Rosie. Rosie's awesome.
We could get North Omaha Cat Lady and Cletus on here.
Jordan the Gray. I interviewed her on my podcast. Yeah. Yeah. Gibson saw it. Yep.
Yeah.
That episode was fantastic.
Yeah.
That was a great interview. She's
American
awesome.
Refugee Program. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Lori said, I'm 59. Am I too old to be an exchange student? No.
I don't
No
think
such
so.
thing. You got to offer some skills. Baking, you know.
Ninja skills.
Cleaning, cooking.
Nunchuck
ninja
skills.
skills. Rosie O'Donnell moved to Ireland in January.
Yep.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Good for her, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to Rosie's.
Yeah. Trump has already banned her from his golf clubs over there.
Oh, she must be just heartbroken.
She's crushed. Knitting cult lady. She's awesome.
She must be heartbroken. That is amazing, man. She moved to Ireland. Good for
Yeah.
her.
That's wild.
Smart. She's protecting her family. I don't
Bow
blame
staff
her.
skills. That's right.
Ireland has a community you can move if you pledge to restore a house and live there. Really?
We know how to do
I
that.
can do that. Wow, I feel happy for Rosie, and I also feel sad hearing that.
Okay. Yeah, let's do a poll. Which
Falcon, try your mic on your collar. Is it too low? All right, move it up here. Check, check. All right, we're going to do a poll.
which is more important?
Okay, hold on one second. Let me find my screen here.
Oh, there's that delay.
All right. Oh, I do it over here, actually. This is where I do it. All right, start a poll.
Okay.
Which is more important?
Which is more important? Nunchuck skills or bow staff skills?
That's the correct spelling, isn't it?
I think so.
That's amazing. This is the weirdest poll ever.
It's from Napoleon Dynamite.
I know. All right, there you go, people.
There we go.
The poll has been polled and posted. Let's see what we get. Well, we got a lot of bow staff in the comments. Bow staff is killing it. Wow, who would have thunk? Abu means abuela does not know what that means. You're not alone. Don't take it personally. Yeah, Catherine, I love Rosie too.
A bow staff is just a long stick. It's like a broom handle.
It's a Napoleon Dynamite reference.
Yeah.
And if you haven't seen Napoleon Dynamite, you should.
And let me know in the comments whoever made those like plastic woven keychain things when you were at summer camp.
Oh man,
Oh, Interview Z, that's a good one.
that's a great idea.
I should do that.
You should
I
do that on the
this
podcast.
week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should.
I should do her. I should interview her and Chasing Oz, because Chasing Oz lives right outside.
Right, you were supposed to have her on.
Yeah, and
Attorney
she went out of
likes
town.
the
I haven't gotten back in touch with her.
Yeah.
That's my fault. I dropped the ball on that.
Come on, man.
Sorry.
God. Lanyards. That's the word you were looking
Lanyards.
for.
There we go. Yeah, lanyard.
They were made of those plastic.
Those flat plastic things that you would weave.
They give you the creeps just touching them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's it.
Gimp keychain.
Oh, that's funny.
Oz is traveling again. Good for her, man.
She's out there.
Give me my tots. That's right, Sherry.
SG. So what happened with Josh? Josh is still in it.
Yeah.
Haven't been able
Lanyards
to-
from Latchkey Camp.
Latchkey kids. That's right. Boondoggle. Yeah, just sit down and make some lanyards.
Uh-huh.
And don't be a problem. That's pretty much the gist of it, right? Rosie lives outside of Dublin now. Has been welcomed with open arms. That's amazing.
Wow,
man.
that's a trip, man.
That is so freaking cool. She didn't mess around. I don't
That's
blame
right.
her.
Donatello from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles used a bow staff.
Yeah, Rosie would have been a serious target from little Donnie Two Scoops, man.
Yep.
Freaking pig. Oh, that's a bummer.
All right, let me check. It's 6:09.
What's that got to do with anything?
It's 6:09. Let me refresh my news here.
Oh.
Nope, he's not dead yet.
Vote for Pedro.
Vote for Pedro.
The bow staff wins 50%, man.
58.
58%.
58 to 42. All right, let's do another one.
Yeah, Rosie moved because of Clay, of course. That's right. I'm glad she did. All right, that poll's over. There's the result.
I got another one.
57. Nunchucks came in for another point.
That's right,
at the last
Morgan from
minute.
Walking Dead.
Oh, you got another one?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I'll type it as you.
Who's the better character?
Let me get in here.
And you gotta be expansive when you think about this.
Okay, here we go. What's option one?
Hang on, I narrowed it down to 3.
I don't think we can.
Let's
have-
go
we can
with-
we can have 3.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, that's
Oh, cool.
We can have
Oh,
3.
great. First one is Kip.
Is that with 1 P or 2 P's?
That's with 1 P.
Okay.
The second one is Uncle Rico.
Okay.
And the third one's Pedro.
Oh, this is going to be a contentious poll.
Yeah. And you gotta really consider this one. You can consider
That's a tough one.
the pros that each bring to their character and to the
Tough
film.
one. I don't know. I can't predict.
I figured people would go with Pedro, but Kip, man, come on.
Yeah.
LaFonda at the end?
LaFonda. Can we make some Trump voodoo dolls? I'm sure people already have.
Oh, I'm sure you can find those on Etsy all day long,
They
man.
have to be Trump voodoo dolls.
Yeah.
Attorney Di said it's a thinker. I want to know what your answer is.
That's right.
Attorney Di.
I mean,
Wiseacre
Uncle-
said Rico threw a steak and hit Napoleon in the face.
that's right.
That's a good point.
Yes. And he was making that video next to his van of him like dropping back and throwing the ball.
That's right. That's what makes this such. Well,
And
I
Kip
mean,
had a time machine and was chatting with hot babes all day on AOL chat.
well, Uncle Rico also had this, didn't he?
That's right, the pose.
The pose.
And
for-
sold Tupperware.
for his photo shoot. Trump dartboards. That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Witch Talk and Hex?
Oh,
and
they're
Trump
busy.
and Elon?
Witch Talk is busy these days, man.
Is there such a thing?
Oh, yeah.
Witch Talk?
Witch Talk, yes.
I've never seen Witch Talk.
The American flag pants guy.
Oh, that was
That's right. You think I'd go home to Starla every night wearing these bad boys?
break the wrist, walk away.
That's right. Ow.
Break the wrist, walk away. What was that guy's name? Does anybody know that guy's name?
Did they ever tell us the name of the,
It was
the karate guy?
Napoleon Dynamite.
The phone cord that stretched outside.
That was
That's
good.
right.
Every house had that, right?
Uh-huh. We did.
In every Gen X house. Welcome, Stephanie. Oh, we got Redalia, part of Witch Talk. What do you?
There you go.
What's happening on Witch Talk?
Update us
over
on
there?
Witch Talk. Red Dahlia.
Yeah,
I know you guys have been busy lately.
yeah.
Rex Kwon Do. That's right. Rex.
Rex Kwon Do.
Rex Kwon Do.
That's it. Rex Kwon Do. Oh my God, that's awesome.
Your mom goes to college.
That's such a. Catherine got it. Oh my God, that's awesome. I feel like a remake of Napoleon Dynamite with Trumpers in there would be really
Oh
entertaining.
my God, man. Oh, wow. Yeah, Uncle Rico's breast enhancement products.
That's right. Did you hear J.D. Vance's cousin has been fighting alongside
Yeah.
Ukraine? That's amazing, isn't it?
Yep.
Holy crap, that is wild.
What's the girl's name that went to the dance with them? Not the one that he drew the picture of.
Tina, eat the food.
Eat the food. Come get some ham.
He's got the big spoon. Eat the food. That was
Deb,
good.
that's right,
That's
Deb.
right, Deb. Yeah. We need better witches. Trump is still alive.
Oh, Attorney Dye says one of them has been summoning Stephen Miller.
Oh, man.
Greetings from Germany.
Yeah, Idiocracy 2.
I hope you're right.
Welcome. Does that say Deneen?
Dante?
Thanks for saying that. Oh, Dante, maybe, yeah. Stick together and stand firm. That's what we're trying to do here. Man, we have to. Nathan Vance, wow. That is wild, man.
Mm-hmm.
Trina
Get
wants
yourself
to
a
say,
dang quesadilla.
Am I the only Gen X that hasn't watched that movie? That's possible. You
Possible,
you need to
yeah.
watch it
Yeah,
because computer.
that's right. Everything is computer.
Everything is computer in my Tesla. Oh man, what's happening, people?
Yeah, didn't they film that movie in Idaho? Is that the Preston, Idaho reference? I think they filmed it in Idaho.
Really? I thought.
Yeah, for like 50 grand or
I
something.
thought it was Utah, but
I can't remember.
yeah. Well, I think that maybe the filmmakers were from Utah.
Thank you, oblivious monkey.
Oh, Tia, you gotta watch it. It's funny. It's highly entertaining. Yeah, Nathan Vance, man. Imagine what he thinks about his brother or cousin. Brother? Cousin?
Man.
That's rough. Mowgli says, seems like it's been a month since your last live. I know, and it's been a week.
It's been a week.
It seems like it's been 3 months.
Yeah. Yeah, can you go get my chapstick?
Yeah.
It'd be cool if you could run me into town.
Oh, man, when he gets on the bus with
He
LaFonda.
throws, well, or at the
The
beginning.
Liger drawing, that's right, Kat.
At the Liger, that's right. At the beginning, when Napoleon's on the bus, and he's sitting at the back, and he's got that little action figure on fishing line, and he throws it out the
Oh,
window
yeah.
and drags it behind the bus.
Yeah.
Tanya,
Tanya, thank you.
Tesla, we'll work on it.
You hear that, Wiseacre?
We'll work on it.
Cletus Tesla.
Hey, we have a Cletus P twat waffle couch cushion,
No, it's a pillow.
a couch pillow on the website. Couch pillow, yeah. It's frickin' hilarious, man. At hawkmerchstore.com.
Did Tesla make golf carts? Oh, give it time.
Tesla, I love my Tesla.
Thank you,
There you go.
Tanya.
Yeah,
That's
Napoleon
so cool.
Dynamite was filmed in Preston, Idaho.
Really?
That's crazy.
How do you know that stuff?
It's in the comments.
Yeah, but you kind of knew it anyways, didn't you?
Well, somebody else put it in the comments. I thought that I had heard that it was filmed in Idaho. I didn't know the name of the town.
Wow, Idaho. That's full
yeah.
MAGA.
Thank you, Tanya.
Yeah, I like that. Cletus thumbs up next to a Tesla.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Down with the fascist dollar store.
No
knockoff.
doubt.
Yeah, no doubt.
Does that say
man.
Radkerson? Thank you for that,
Yeah.
Radkerson.
Man. It's nice to have Hawk in a better mood, though, isn't it? It took me like 3 hours to get the shading right on your upper lip. That movie is full of them, man. Full of them.
Are you drinking 1% because you're fat?
Peg knows people in Preston. Is it full MAGA, Peg?
I would bet.
That's got to be.
I mean, Idaho. Jesus Christ, man.
I mean, I know some liberals in Idaho, but I don't.
Could you imagine being a liberal who lived in Idaho?
No,
Holy shit.
they're artists. I cannot imagine.
Yeah, no, we don't have hemorrhoid pillows yet in the merch store. We'll work on it.
Legal Dad had the Tesla logo removed off his car.
Yeah, he took it off.
People are putting Audi logos on and Volkswagen logos.
He put a Ukraine logo on his.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
Thank you, Andrew.
Did he do a TikTok on that?
He did. Yep.
Aaron's aunt is a liberal in Idaho. That must be rough, man.
That's got to be like damn near impossible, man.
Oh, that's got to be rough, man.
I mean,
It's like,
I'd carry a gun everywhere I went.
well, everybody else is, right? In Idaho.
Yeah. That's right, Paulette. Are you drinking 1% because you're fat? Because you're not. You could totally drink whole milk if you wanted to.
Deja Vu says, please offer more extended sizes on merch. I offer the biggest ones I can find, man, believe it or not.
Yeah.
I really do. I wish there were more options. Hemorrhoid pillow with their faces on them.
Yeah.
Legal Dad left off. He had to finish the removal with a credit card.
Like scraping.
No,
Yeah.
he just did it manually. He just
Yeah,
peeled
he got out a heat gun.
just peeled it off.
Yep.
It's a good idea.
Thank you, SG.
Ah, man, it's just nice to hang out with other people, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And not be.
Nunchucks all around. That's right, Di.
I mean, trims.
So I have a question. I have a
Alabama.
question. I have a question for like people on the left who live in red states. You know, where presumably there are basically no gun laws. It's like, do you guys carry guns?
Yeah, that's a really
Do you
good
carry
question.
them on you when you're out and about?
Especially knowing that everybody else does.
I'd
Right.
carry one everywhere I went, man.
See you, Barb. Thanks for joining.
Thanks, Barb.
That's right, Cat Quest. Attorney Di is here. Wiseacre's here. Last week we had Mr. Global pop in and Tom Powell Jr.
When was Napoleon Dynamite was set during when we all had dial-up internet service at home that you had to use the phone line for.
What are you talking about?
When was it set? What period of time?
Oh, right.
Because Kip was always on dial-up.
That's right. That's right.
So what's that, like 1992?
Those the early days.
Yeah.
That's right. Orange Bird says no, but I'm thinking about getting
A
one.
lot of no's. Yeah.
Protection guns, yeah. I mean, it's a big difference having one in your house versus carrying one around.
Yeah.
I mean, I cannot imagine carrying one around. I'm with you, Em. I don't trust myself. Josh doesn't feel the need. That's good. Oh, Diane feels safe in her city. That's awesome. That's good.
What did we do before the internet? We played in the woods.
Yeah, we went outside.
Uh-huh.
Brother carries a gun on his hip. Man, that's intense.
Yeah.
That is really intense. There's a left-leaning gun training group in Oklahoma City. Wow. Everyone in Arizona has a gun except me. I believe it, man.
Well, there's an LGBTQ gun club in San Francisco called the Pink Pistols.
Attorney Di has her deadly humor. That's effective
That's true.
and far more valuable.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man, that's an intense concept, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Good old days playing in the woods, that's right.
Mm-hmm. Playing in the woods and playing in a creek.
Diane said, when does this nightmare end, man?
Not anytime soon.
If only we knew. Not anytime soon, though, is the answer. Thanks, Tanya.
Thanks, Tanya.
Not yet, but in the works.
But in the works, yeah.
Go to the range.
I have to find a new gun range.
Up north, I live in Healdsburg, and I want a gun. Are there a lot of MAGA people in Healdsburg?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Outside of Healdsburg proper, yeah.
Yeah. Mace and a taser. Ginger bought a gun but returned it. Too intense. Yeah, I get that.
Yep. Yeah, hunting for fossils. That was the best.
Morv says, do you need a license to carry? It depends on where you live.
Depends on what state you live in.
Yeah. Daisy polka dots. Ride our bike in the woods and jump over the ditches. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I used to ride my dirt bike in the woods, the cornfields. Farmers didn't like that so much, but
I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you, Wiseacre. That's right. If I can get,
but can you expel them at will on command?
If I get an attacker inside a small enclosed area, I can make their eyes water.
Oh man.
New Zealand.
Eastwood Studios. Awesome. What kind of studios do you guys have? Good to see some New Zealand. We always get some New Zealanders in here. That's awesome. Snipe hunting. Here, snipe.
Mm-hmm.
Diana has her Glock.
Yeah, I've never been a fan of Glocks. I don't like them.
Eat the beans. Eat the food. Kayleen from Australia. Awesome. Where
Hey,
are
Hope.
you? Where are you, Kayleen? What part of Australia?
Yeah, I saw that, Jackie.
International watch list for rapid decline in civic freedoms.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that is a mouthful.
Yeah, we're not rated as a democracy anymore.
Oh God, well, we're not.
Yeah.
We're not. When your leaders are breaking the law and defying the Constitution with no consequences.
Lil Yorkie.
Man, that is crazy.
Hey, thanks for gifting those memberships, Frank.
Oh, Frank, that's awesome.
That's awesome, dude.
Really appreciate that. It's so cool that you can do that.
Axe throwing.
Axe throwers.
That's right. Yeah.
Scots are good axe throwers, aren't they?
Costanza, yeah. I want to get a Mossberg. I'm looking at those. I made a list of like the top 3 or 4 different home protection 12 gauges.
We're also on a genocide watch list.
Oh, cool. Sweet.
Good Lord, man.
Arrowheads, absolutely.
Awesome. Thanks, Aaron. It is sad and pathetic. Axe throwing sounds kind of fun. There we go. More love axe throwing. See?
Mm-hmm.
I knew it. What will it take to impeach? It's not happening. It will take the Democrats taking over
It would take
the House of
Democrats
Representatives.
having super majorities in the House and in the Senate.
Yeah, ain't gonna happen.
And
I mean,
that's never going to happen.
it could happen someday, but not anytime soon. Crossbow. Don't they have
Crossbow. I would like to have a crossbow.
Don't they have axe throwing bars in Texas?
Yeah, like hatchet throwing.
Yeah, hatchet. I guess hatchet.
They have one in Johnstown, dude.
What's a hatchet versus an axe? Is that the length of the handle?
Yeah. A hatchet, you just hold with one
Smaller.
hand. It's like the size of a hammer.
And so hatchet throwing.
Mm-hmm.
I loved a slingshot when I was a kid, man.
Mm-hmm. You should see some of the slingshots that are out there now, man.
I
They have
remember
like
that.
laser sights and shit on them. It's crazy.
Owen said I lived 2
Oh,
counties over from Hawkins.
Aaron
on patrol.
Pendergraft. That guy's a piece of shit.
Yeah, he is. They got axe throwing in Montana.
SKS. A buddy of mine had an SKS when I was in college. It's a Chinese assault rifle.
Attorney Dice said our axe throwing is at the mall. Oh my God.
That is
Are you
hilarious.
Wow, that is
Whoa.
really something. Yeah, let's go to the mall and do some axe throwing.
That's fucking wild, man.
That is axe throwing at the mall.
Hunts with a
Wow.
crossbow. That's wild. I mean, I see the crossbows when I go to the Bass Pro Shop. I mean, some of them look quite advanced these days.
How did we get up on crossbows?
We started talking about axes after we did nunchuck skills and bow staff
Wow,
skills.
you have quite the sunlight hitting
Yeah.
your camera there.
Oh, the camera's in direct sunlight.
It is. Sun's going down.
Yep.
It's the first sun I've seen today.
Mm-hmm. It's been cloudy and raining all day.
Didn't Pete Townsend do axe throwing? That's a question for
I have no idea.
Trivia Boy here. How can you not know that?
Thank you, Jared.
Morv has axe throwing at the mall in Glasgow too.
Oh.
Well, okay. I guess Attorney Dye's place is a little more authentic than I realized. Is it that one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's better.
Deadly machetes. That's right. Need to work on my machete skills.
All right, this conversation's going down. Come on.
Don't go to the light, Hawk.
That's right. Yeah, Hawk.
Oh, okay. Wiseacre was making a joke.
Oh. Oh, he threw his guitar, yeah.
Yeah.
We have a picture of that back here somewhere.
All right.
Right there.
Uh-huh.
Where are you going?
It's 6:30. I need a cigarette.
Oh, he's out.
I'm not out. It's break time.
All right. I'm going to just take you off. Get you out of here then.
Okay.
Let's see. All right.
I'll be back.
If he's going to leave, then you're stuck with me, people. Thank you, Janice. Keep calm and carry on. UK. Oh, man. I don't know about the rest of you, but it really makes me feel some hope and not so alone having Europeans in here.
Having what?
Having anyone from outside the U.S.
Yeah.
in here.
No doubt, man.
I'm telling you, like every time I get on here, Canadians,
We get so many
Europeans,
people from different countries.
people
it's crazy.
from Asia, wherever you're from,
awesome.
that's not the U.S. When I see you guys in here, man, it just makes me feel better. Daisy, I didn't talk to him about it yet, but I'm going to. I sent him that comment thread. Yeah, it's I don't know, man. There's something about seeing people in other countries that they can feel what we're going through and know that we're dealing with just number one, not just authoritarianism, but some of the stupidest electorate imaginable. And I don't know, it's one of the things that makes me feel the best about doing these chats, aside from just being together, with everybody and just hanging out and kind of co-regulating, just seeing people from other countries. Yeah, Ray says we're as scared as you are. I get it. I mean, I totally understand that. Forrest, Sylvain. Yeah, it's I get it because it's affecting the world, It's affecting everyone. Yeah, Attorney Dice of the world's on a struggle bus right now. So true. Somebody said, what country would you move to? I love Australia. I'm partial to Australia. I lived there for a while, so I love it. Thank you, Kat. Appreciate that. I loved Melbourne, Sydney, and the Gold Coast. Yeah, we have to save ourselves, man. It's wild. But yeah, it just really helps me to know that people are thinking of us. Norma from Italy, awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I did see that, Keith. Paint job some protesters did on Trump's Turnberry golf course. That was excellent. Yeah, Attorney Di, I feel you. Big spiders and snakes there. That's the only thing I don't love about it. But, oh, sorry, am I talking too low? That's the only thing I don't love about it is the critters. But I try to put that out of my head. I lived in Melbourne for a while in South Yarra. I worked there for a while. Company sent me over there to work. Thank you, Paige. Hate Agent Orange. Yeah, no doubt. And I lived, I traveled up in the Gold Coast, and I lived in Sydney for a while. It was just awesome. Brisbane, yeah. I have friends there. Chiang Mai in Thailand. Yeah, I can't think about the spiders. But yeah, I'm with you, Susan. I'm liking that idea of rebuilding a house in Ireland. I kind of dig that idea. Is that a real thing? Or you can go there and rebuild a house somewhere. It's pretty cool. Gene says, what do you do for work? I'm a commercial photographer. Advertising photographer. Bali's too hot for me. I don't like the tropics. St. Kilda, yeah. I know St. Kilda. Yeah, the koalas and the wombats make up for the spiders and the snakes. I did not see the new Aussie spider, and I don't want to. I do not want to. I think that Ireland would be cool. Scotland would be cool. I mean, I like warm. I like the climate here. I would miss the climate here, but I could adjust, you know. And Rosie just moved to Ireland. I think, you know, one of the things that's cool, that I think is cool, I like that idea, Mike. Jasmine Crockett versus JD in 2028. That's a great idea, man. Welcome, Lily. Your first live. That's awesome. Yeah, you have to like rain. Jackie says, I don't love rain, but you know, I mean, I think I could adjust. But I just think it's cool. Yeah, Salty Noof says, you guys shouldn't talk about leaving. We're not leaving. I mean, the only way I'm leaving is if, you know, I'm going to get put in a camp somewhere and unable to do this. And then I'll just, we'll leave and go do it from somewhere else, you know, somehow. But, yeah. Denmark, I would love Denmark. Netherlands, for sure. There's a lot of cool places, man, out there. But I like that. I just feel at least like that we would be welcomed, you know. And I feel like there's a real divide in America, and the rest of the country sees that. I'm really curious how these MAGA people, like, are going to experience the world. I mean, I know not the majority of them probably don't travel outside the U.S., which is part of the problem. But I kind of wonder, like, what's it like when they show up in another country wearing a MAGA hat, because they're so arrogant. They think that that's acceptable. You know. But yeah, there's Sweden or Norway. I like light though. I like long days. I like warm weather. Not super warm, but you know. The next live coping mechanism will be group axe. You know what? We should find an axe throwing place and do a live axe throwing event. Oh man. That would be really something. That would be something. We could just go visit Attorney Dye and do an axe throwing event at the mall. Hey, Mike. Hawk's here. He just stepped out. I'm glad you're enjoying the shorts he puts up on YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, there's something about it keeping you sane. That's right. Yeah, we're going to have to talk about that, Dye. Doing an axe throwing live. Oh my god, that would be so fun. We could get some other creators in on that. Michelle says, "What about a rage room?" I like that idea, honestly. I think it's a great way to release anger in a healthy way, because it builds up. You know. Awesome, Morv. Yeah, we're gonna have to take this thing on the road at some point. Road show from a big tour bus. That'd be awesome. A Hawk tour bus. Although that sounds too much like Hawk Tua. Hawk roadies. We could charge tickets. It'd be fun, man. Oh, Attorney Dye, buy us a pretzel. Awesome. I love me a soft pretzel from the mall. So we're lots of salt. We're talking about going to visit Attorney Dye and doing a live from the axe throwing place in the mall.
Wow, I am so on board with that. I am 100% on board with that.
Oh man, that's gonna be a hoot, man.
So Trump was talking about.
Do you want your camera back on?
Nah. Trump was talking about Elon Musk today, and he was saying that he's a genius, and he meant to compare him to Isaac Newton.
Oh boy.
He said Isaac Neutron. Isaac Neutron.
Well, Isaac Neutron was brilliant.
That's right. Was that like Jimmy Neutron?
Isaac Neutron. You heard it here first, people.
Yeah.
All right, we'll turn Hawk's camera back on when he comes back over. Yeah, we could just do a road show, Hawk.
We could.
A Hawk bus. We could rent a motorhome.
Oh, wow.
Do a little. I know somebody with a motorhome actually. We could just borrow it. Well, I wouldn't want anybody to recognize it on the road. Jimmy Neutron's stepbrother. Yeah. Isaac Neutron. Fig Neutron's brother. Yeah, we might have Cletus on here again. Cletus always makes people laugh. We could do a Cletus roadshow. I kind of want to see Cletus, an attorney, die in an axe throwing contest. that would be
That would be some top shelf content.
that's top shelf, man. Attorney die, legal dad, Tom Powell Jr. We could get Mr. Global and Thorne Bradley in an axe throwing contest.
There you go.
We could just go visit Thorne and do it. He's probably got a whole axe throwing setup just in his backyard. Axe throwing destruction room. Yeah, we could combine the two. I like that. Thanks, Mike. Hawk Falcon ticket for 2028. Yeah, right. I don't think they would let us in the White House. Although, I mean, look who they let in there now. What am I saying? Thorne would probably win that axe throwing contest. That's probably just a given, right? The rest of us would like hurt our wrists just throwing it. But Thorne could give us tips, right? Attorney dies in. What do you think of that, Hawk? We look up, we go to Thorne, and we do an axe throwing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Amy said there's one in an axe throwing bar in her hometown. Yeah. Mr. Global could wear his hawk wig. That's right, Kat. Oh, man. I mean, the only problem with the road show is we would need, like, high-level security, depending on where we went, unless we just stayed on the coast. Axe throwing between Hawk and Falcon. Who wins? I don't know, man. Yeah, Thorne could be the referee. That's a good point. People want to see some Cletus. A fundraiser. That's a good idea, Diana. That's a really good idea. We could raise more money for trans youth for the Kaleidoscope Youth Foundation. Yeah, Mr. Global has a hawk wig. He did a TikTok a while back wearing a hawk wig. It was pretty funny. Aaron, why do you need high-level security? Because we would be a target. Most certainly. You've seen my brother's TikToks, right? Attorney Dice, I can take you Jurassic Park style. That's awesome. Yeah, Cletus and Omaha Cat Lady. Or Omaha, what's her name? Is it Omaha Cat Lady?
North Omaha Cat Lady.
North
yeah,
Omaha, yeah, Rosie. No butt cracks. Plumber's crack. Yeah, I think 50 plus postmenopausal Gen X woman who's pissed off would be good security. Global tour like a heavy metal band. Yeah, I love that idea. It'd be really fun, wouldn't it? It'd be a blast. Cletus reviews Teslas. San Diego. I like San Diego. That's right. Hey, Hawk, I caught you a delicious bass. That's another good one. Yeah, we could just have our people show up whatever town we go to, and they could be our security. That'd be awesome. What are you doing? What are you looking at?
I'll tell you later.
Okay. How long before you guys think Trump tries to organize a military parade on his behalf with weapons? And you know that's coming, right?
Yeah.
Guarantee you that's coming. Yeah, let me turn your camera back on. There he is. The man is back. Oh, thank you, Jackie. I was looking for work.
Thanks,
I got a
Jackie.
recommendation for a job with an axe throwing event promoter.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Develop community and awareness of axe throwing.
Who would have thought? That's amazing.
Develop an axe throwing community and axe throwing awareness.
That is serious niche.
Wow, that is wild.
Man. That is crazy niche.
That is wild. Man.
Hawk's not looking at the ceiling, he's looking at the chat.
Yeah, sorry.
The armored Cybertrucks. Give me a break, man. They would have to basically rebuild those things.
He wanted one the first time. He wanted tanks rolling down Pennsylvania Avenue.
Oh, he's going to do it.
And the people around him were like, "That'll tear up the street, dude.
He's going to do it.
It'll destroy the street."
I guarantee you he's going to do it. I don't think he did one, Lori, but he wanted to do one. Hope you're right, Aaron. Chris Crossy said, if martial law is imposed, what are Hawk and Falcon doing first thing? We're going outside. Immediately.
I'm going outside with guns.
Everyone's going outside. If they declare martial law, everyone goes outside and says, no, we're not playing. There's nothing they can do about that. Yeah, Memorial Day, I bet you're right. Or on his birthday. Oh, imagine what he's going to do for his birthday. Whenever that is. The Cybertruck sank today. I saw that. That was in Ventura. The Cybertruck was trying to, I don't know, was it trying to put a boat in the water or something, and it sank in the water? Yeah. Oh, man, something so appropriate about that. Yeah, the NASCAR thing, that was his little precursor to his military parade. That's right, Chris. We'll pull a South Korea. We're not having martial law, man. Nope. Not just because he wants it. They can't control over 300 million of us. It's not possible. And we'll show them that's not possible. Spitfire Pottery wants to know what you think of Newsom's podcast.
I haven't listened to it yet.
What do you think?
I'm going to listen to the one with Bannon.
What do you think of the concept of it? And the guests?
I think the concept is reasonable. The execution so far has been a bit lacking. Charlie Kirk, that was a bad idea. That was a very, very bad idea. I more support him having a conversation with Steve Bannon because Steve Bannon is incredibly intelligent, even though I disagree with literally everything he has to say, except for the fact that he absolutely hates Elon Musk. But Steve Bannon is, you know, the heartbeat of a lot of MAGA people. And one thing that drives me absolutely crazy about the left is it's like if somebody has a conversation with somebody that people on the left don't like, everybody on the left loses their shit and wants to cancel them.
You don't say.
Yeah.
How would
Or
you
if
know
somebody
that?
says something like, you know, Joe Biden should drop out of the race, everybody on the left loses their shit and wants to cancel him.
Yeah.
But, you know, I mean, it's like I did a TikTok last week where I was listening to a podcast and I heard Scott Galloway say that Democrats need to switch from being right to being effective. And being effective means winning elections. And I think for the last several years, many people on the left don't give a shit about winning elections. They care about being right on all of the various social issues. And if it costs them elections, they don't give a shit about that. And here we are. This is where we're at.
Yeah. Somebody says, what do you think about Katie Porter?
I like Katie Porter. You know, I mean, I guess she's running for governor. She'd be a great governor.
Oh, I never ended our poll. It looks like Pedro.
Looks like Pedro got the plurality
Pedro
here.
came in strong, but I'll end it so you guys can see it. Yeah, Pedro pretty much ran away with that one.
Kip coming in. Wow, Kip beat out Uncle Rico by a point.
1 point. That was
there
close.
you go, man.
Uncle Rico. Yeah, people like
I
Katie
don't
Porter.
think Dems need to be underhanded like MAGA. I think Dems need to listen to the fucking electorate.
Yeah, they just
because they didn't do that this time.
They just need to be intentional, right?
They didn't do it.
Yeah. At least Schumer
Yes, Tia.
said
Pedro Pascal is a very handsome man.
Schumer said he's against the budget. I'm so sick of Chuck Schumer. Mike.
Thank you, Mike. Bill Maher. Oh my God.
He's just
he is a whiny, grumpy old man. I mean,
nailed it.
He's a rich white dude in his late 60s.
He's the worst.
He's not married. He doesn't have any kids, and I mean, and he just comes across as being fucking miserable. He's a multi-millionaire with no kids. I mean, come on.
Yeah, he's just typical.
I mean, like people like him and Joe Rogan that just bitch and moan about everything. It's like, dude, you guys have millions and millions and millions of dollars. And the things that they choose to get upset about is just mind-boggling to me. Welcome, Mark.
I think that's a good idea, Spitfire Pottery. Newsom interviewing the Dems for the special elections. I mean,
yeah,
those special election candidates are on their own, man.
They really are.
It's unbelievable to me. It makes absolutely no sense. Alice canceled Amazon Prime. That's awesome. We as consumers have an enormous amount of power in how we spend our money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right, Cameron. Rich toddlers. They're all rich toddlers, undeveloped little boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bernie's doing great, man. Love Bernie.
Mm-hmm.
Can't believe that dude's 83.
San Antonio.
Yeah, Bill Maher sits in his privilege. That's right. Oh, he's religious now? No.
Oh, I find that hard to believe.
Come on, no way. That can't be. Yeah, Bernie, man. I wish we had about 25 more Bernies.
I mean, the problem is this country
Linda.
is
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
we are stuck with the electorate that we have.
Marathon Don, we're not whispering. Turn your volume up.
We are stuck with the electorate that we have. And a majority of our electorate are fucking morons. And they're selfish. And they're just nihilistic. And they're dumb. They're just dumb and selfish.
Let me see. I think I have the volume all the way up. I do whisper, to be honest, to be transparent, but not intentionally. Let's see here.
Thanks, Mike. Schumer retires. Yeah. AOC and Jasmine Crockett and Bernie are
Oh
like,
man, if they
that's
could
our
lead the party,
trifecta right now.
if we could get them leading the party, man, it'd be amazing. Ola says it sounds low. I don't know what that's all about.
I think Pete Buttigieg already did come out,
Yeah,
but I get your point.
yeah. He needs to come out in the streets.
Yep.
Yeah, awesomeness. You're not the only one who's confused.
Yeah.
That's the word to describe all of this, you know. We are all confused. I mean, I'm just deeply confused how Dems are not trying to win these special elections.
It's just baffling to me.
It's almost like self-sabotage or something. you
Yeah.
know. Al Green stood on principle. That's right. Thoughts on Jeffries? I'm not a fan.
Me either.
Hakeem is not, he cannot bring the type of energy we need. And if he can't bring it now, he'll never bring it. He just doesn't have it, you know. So, disappointing is the word. Yeah, we need Al Green energy across the board. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
From everyone in the Democratic Party. That's right, Uncle Mark. Florida District 1 and 6 and New York District 21. Those are 3 House seats up for grabs. It's like, do they just give, they're just like, oh, whatever. It's not worth it. You don't want to spend money. You don't want to. Yeah, Raskin's great. The French sub in the harbor near Halifax is real.
Hmm.
Kate said there's a French sub in a harbor near Halifax. Yeah, I'm with you, Michelle. I've lost total faith in Hakeem Jeffries.
Me too.
I have zero. He's basically Chuck Schumer to me now. All talk, no action. All about decorum. Trying to be appropriate. It's like there's nothing appropriate happening. Rita says it's louder on the phone than the tablet. Yeah, they keep asking for money, but they're not helping the people that need help, you know? April 1st, special elections in Florida, yeah. I pinned in the chat up there, nationalgroundgame.com, if you haven't been here, if you're new. Check out that website. They need help phone banking. It's an awesome way to help from a distance, because obviously we're not all in Florida. What's up, witness? Yeah, that's right, son. All that gentleman's agreement shit. Thank you, Mike. I want my Democrats to fight back. That's right. Not back down to Trump. Totally agree. It's not rocket science, right? I mean, from where I sit, it's clear who's fighting and who's not, and that the fight is like so necessary. Like that guy that went off in that hearing today, that hearing where Elon didn't show up, That's the kind of energy. You know that guy's name?
Who?
That guy that was yelling in that hearing where Elon didn't show up, where he was supposed to show up.
No, I don't.
That's the kind of energy I'm talking about. He was pissed off and letting it roll, man. How can these people just be like, well, I assure you.
It was Representative John Larson.
Larson.
Democrat from Connecticut.
Yeah, that's what we need. Representative Larson. That was good stuff. I wonder if we could get Rosie in here as a guest. She probably doesn't want that exposure.
Nah.
Spitfire Pottery still waiting for SSDI, now in a black hole for 4 years. Oh, man. Thank you, Spitfire. I'm glad this is helpful. That sounds 4 years in a black hole, man. That's hard, especially now.
Mm-hmm. We're here every Wednesday.
Yep. Witness says I was gifted a membership, but now it's gone. I don't know. I don't know how that works.
I don't either.
That's right, Norma. Rosie moved to Ireland. Yeah, I mean, she might come here and hang out, and she can watch one of these and see what it's like, you know. Yeah, decorum during a coup, exactly. It's insane. Did T-Mobile do a deal with Starlink? I don't know much about that, but
I can't run for any public office ever.
I would never want to, man. Seems miserable. I would never want to. Why do we have a split screen? Because we have a little more room.
Yeah.
It's just easier.
We're sitting on the same couch.
We're sitting on the same couch, but this camera, if you use one camera, you got to be like on top of each other. It's just not as fun.
All right.
There it is.
Yeah.
Hawk's about to bail.
I'm done, guys.
Mic is off. He's done.
Should I turn this off?
I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll just put it away.
All right. I'll see you guys.
He's out.
Thanks for hanging out with us tonight.
Say bye to Hawk.
I got to go do some other stuff.
He's out.
Thanks, everybody.
He's a goner. We knew it would happen, right?
It's 2 hours, dude.
These lives always end with us, people. So here we are. We got to wind it down. 2 hours. Let me see. We still have 700 people in here. That's a lot. 700 people hanging out, man. That's awesome. All right. It's just us. Michelle said, I swear too much for politics. You know, I think that politicians should swear more. Enough of this, like, you know, let's keep it clean and appropriate and blah, blah, blah. Oh, nobody's running for office here. I couldn't do it. Just be in a fight nonstop. I could not do it. Uncle Mark, you can go back and watch the recording after it's done. I'll post it. It's just more of this, though. But if you're feeling alone and bored, you can always go back and watch this. Thank you, Mike. The funny thing is that Rogan's hero growing up was George Carlin. Yeah, Carlin. Can you imagine what George Carlin would think of Joe Rogan's behavior and show at this point, and the people he has He would be horrified. George Carlin knew what was up. Oh, thank you, Gregory. Brother Hawk, thanks for fostering community where we can come together and be present with one another. Yes. Thank you for saying that, and thank you for that generosity. Thank you for being here. That's what this is for, is community. You know, I'm just gonna keep doing this. I don't care if only 10 people showed up, then that's 10 people who get to hang out together. You know, but I want to grow this thing into several thousand over time, and just where we can all come together, get some more international people, which I'll probably have to do another one in a more favorable time for people who are not in the U.S., which I would love to do because I think that would be really fun. Bye, John. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Yeah, we got a good community here. Absolutely. Yeah. Really appreciate you guys. Oh, wow. Marathon Don saw George Carlin back in the 70s and 80s. That must have been awesome. All right, Morph. Thank you for sticking it out and being here, man. You're a trooper. We love having you here. Our friends from Scotland and Ireland, Europe, Italy. We got people staying up late for us. I love it. Bill Hicks and George Carlin, yeah. Wow. That would have been awesome. Yeah, Tennessee Brando just put out a Substack post a week ago or so about Bill Hicks. I actually wasn't familiar with Bill Hicks, but I looked him up because of Brando. Pretty cool. I feel like that guy, what's that guy? Oh, Good Trouble, holding my microphone like this. Falcon is my Prince Valium. All right, this is where we wind it down. That's right. I have to see the bad news, yeah. Big sigh. I have not seen Cliff Cash comedy. You know, that's a good point, Awesomeness. I mean, comedy is really, really valuable in times like this, just to be able to laugh. I mean, I spent so much of my life in survival mode that I could not. It was really hard for me to laugh and really feel the joy of a laugh. You know, a good, funny laugh. I could, but it was not super accessible to me. You know, it took some really funny stuff, or really certain parts of certain environments for me to find that, but that's different now. I have very good access to that, and it's really helpful, man, to just laugh. It's so good for your brain chemistry and your body. It's therapy. Thank you, Mike. Piers Morgan, obsessed with trans people. These people are just nutters, man. Absolutely nutters. Yeah, that's right, Kate. I had to kind of rewire my nervous system and rewire that part of my brain to be able to laugh like that. I had to fake it a lot. I would just fake it, and just because if you just pretend laugh, if you're not feeling it, your brain and your nervous system doesn't know the difference. Thanks, Bobby. Great to see you here. Good night, Jan. Dark humor is still humor. That's right. That's right. Yeah, find those comedians, man. Find those people that make you laugh, and just watch that stuff and laugh, and if you can, do it with other people, especially. I need to research, like, what are we I don't know, maybe some of you know this, but since we're kind of new to this live thing, I don't know what we're allowed to have on YouTube lives. Like, are we allowed to play? I know we can play news clips and things like that, but I don't know if we're allowed to, like, play comedians, you know, like Bill Burr or somebody doing a stand-up routine. I have to research that because that would be kind of fun to do together, you know, like a little watch party of a comedian. We could all just crack up together. I think that'd be fun. So yeah, what do we want to close out here with? That's right, Susan. Don't let the bastards steal your joy. I mean, that's a sage piece of advice. Don't let them steal your happiness, you know, because they want to. They want to steal your happiness, but you don't have to let them steal your happiness. Yeah, Jackie, that's true. I got to figure that out because I think that would be really fun. Night, Rita. Night, Georgia. So yeah, as move into the rest of the week and through the weekend, I think see if you can figure out what makes you just feel even just a little bit more grounded, you know, whatever that is that's not destructive, you know. It could be making yourself something good to eat, your favorite food, might even be a little indulgent. Breathing exercise, a 4-7-8 breath. Yeah, I feel you, Daisy. It's really important to interrupt that if you can, and kind of act back on that panic. Yeah, I would love to get Rosie on a podcast. I'll message her and see. She might feel more comfortable doing that now that she's landed safely in Ireland. I'm so glad she's there, man. It makes me so happy. So good. Yeah, that's Jack's mama. Sleep podcast. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do some more meditations. I had a big effort to try to get my recording area set up in my office, and I had stuff set up. It just wasn't working ergonomically, so I finally got a new mic stand today and kind of have that sorted. So your demeanor's making me sleepy, so I'm going to sign off. That's perfect. I love that. Welcome, M. What I Miss. First live. Awesome. Great to have you here. Yeah. V would be great. I love V. They're awesome. Yeah, I mean, one of the things I've always liked about Rosie, and I always kind of tuned into this when I would watch her TikToks, that anytime Clay would come and kind of give like a bid for connection with her, or need something from her, or need some attention from her while she was recording a TikTok, she would stop and give Clay her attention, her undivided attention. She would stop, say, "I'll be right back." And I think that's such an amazing quality in a parent to give that kind of attention to your child. And, just a much bigger version of that attention and protection is that she moved to Ireland with Clay to protect Clay. It's such a beautiful thing. Thank you, Jeffrey. Really appreciate that. Oh, thanks, Witness. Whiteness or Witness. I'm not sure what that says. I'll check that out. Yeah, I have some meditations on my channel. It's at YYZ Falcon on YouTube. But I will, yeah, that's right. She would say, hold please. I will post more. I really want to create more of those because I hear from you folks that it's helpful. And that's enough for me to put more energy into that, because if I can have any kind of positive impact right now, yeah. Oh, thanks, Anna. That's such a high compliment. I really appreciate that. That's really sweet. Thanks, Michelle. We'll see you next week. It's Whitney. Okay, got it. Sorry. I when the chat's up there on the TV, it's a little harder for me to see that. So, Witness. Awesome. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Sue. Appreciate that, Jackie. How did I learn so much about meditation? Just kind of being in trauma healing, nervous system regulation. I mean, it was about 2015. I kind of started learning about trauma healing and realizing how much childhood trauma I had and how that was impacting me, and rewiring my nervous system and all that stuff. So that I'm in a men's group that has involved a lot of meditation. So yeah, just kind of just doing it and participating in it, and really for me is all about nervous system regulation and trying to get my nervous system into a place that felt safe so that I could then heal some of that trauma. Because if you're trying to heal trauma, the number one requirement is safety. If you don't feel safe, you're not going to heal anything, and it's not a choice. It's just a function of your nervous system. Your nervous system dictates everything. If you're stuck in fight or flight, which a lot of us are experiencing right now, then it's hard to make any progress. And so I learned that I had to first create safety before I could do anything else. So meditation was part of that, and just learning about nervous system regulation, Oh, thanks, Laura. That's sweet. Gibson says Hawk has a chef-level quantity of frying pans. Yeah, he does. Yeah. Yeah, mindfulness, Daisy. That's right, yeah. It's really important right now. I mean, we are being activated so much on purpose, intentionally. We're literally intentionally being traumatized by these people. That is their intention, is to get us into fight or flight. And that's what's been so effective with people who are MAGA. They're in fight or flight 24/7, so their prefrontal cortex is offline. So, when Trump says the economy's doing great and it's down 3,000 points, they just are like, wow, that's awesome, doing great. He just said so. They don't have their cognitive brain online to to have rational thought, you know. Yeah, total gaslighting. That's right, Aaron. We're just being gaslit every day. Sorry. What's that username? Mogulfi. I'm sorry about that. That sounds really tough. Hang in there. Stargazing. Yeah, being in nature is so regulating for me. But one of the things I also love about this is how, good night, Janice, how it's really regulating for me to see you guys kind of connecting and interacting in the chat. That's really cool. I love that. And I love it when I come in here to get this thing set up and you get, there's like 50 people in the chat already hanging out, doing that stuff, just connecting and all that stuff. It's really great. So I appreciate it. Yeah, there's a lot of support in community and being here, Yeah, that's right, Kate. We're being doused with domestic abuse. Yeah, we're in an abusive relationship with the leaders of our government. And we don't have the power to change that right now. We have to live with it and find a way. So this is one of the ways, by coming here every week and hanging out and being together, yeah, and finding community. Oh, thank you, Kat. I really appreciate that. I want to echo what Gregory said. Very thankful for you, Hawk, in this community. Oh, you're your dad's caregiver with dementia. Oh, that is really tough. And teleworking. That's awesome, Kat. Really appreciate that, and I'm so happy that this is helpful, Jackie said, would you call it a relationship? It absolutely is a relationship. No question. And yeah, we're in an abusive relationship with Donald Trump and all the people that are enabling him. It's not unlike a family, where you have an abusive father and all the enablers, all the relatives and the aunts and uncles, all that stuff, So, yeah. So we're going to just keep being here. And we got somebody, BZALSJ. I was watching a behind-the-scenes video, and then all of a sudden my algorithm took me on this. That's great. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Appreciate it. We're here every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific time, so hopefully you can come back and hang out with us. Yeah, isolationism is part of the abuse. It's part of the affliction, It's like in my childhood, isolationism was part of it. Like, the person in control was like isolated me from my relatives, my extended family, because of their dysfunction, exactly like what's happening, on a national and global level right now. So none of this is normal. If you are finding yourself depressed, activated, angry, anxious, all of that is a normal response. There is nothing wrong with you. This is not normal, and it is not normal to feel normal under these circumstances. It's just not, It's no measure of health to be well adjusted to a sick society, whatever that Krishnamurti quote is. This is not normal. It's not healthy, what's happening. So do not shame yourself for feeling activated, however you feel activated. You know, you are having a normal response by feeling those things. And if anyone tries to gaslight you and tell you otherwise, like, oh, whatever, you know, it's just 4 years, or no, absolutely not. So do not allow yourself to be gaslit in that way, and find ways to take care of yourself, whatever that takes. And find people that support you taking care of yourself, and hang out with those people. Because those are the people that get it. So, I mean, basically, we have leaders that are trying to create a reality that doesn't exist and tell us that that's reality. And it's really important to know your truth and to see clearly what is true, and not let these people gaslight you. You know. Yeah, I get it, Brian. Yeah, if you're already struggling with something, this is like insult to injury, man. No doubt. It just makes everything harder. But that's why we're here. You know. That's a false narrative. That's right. So yeah, we're going to be here. Oh, thank you, AB. The Narcissist in Your Life by Julie Howell. Yeah. Yeah, it's really important to learn about narcissism and, you know, malignant narcissists in particular. Thanks, Anne. Appreciate it. Oh, thanks, Zelda. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Yep. We have 420 people here. I don't know if that's a significant number for any of you, but if it is, good. Yeah, find the ways that find the things that you know, it's like when we're under this much activation, our nervous system is over threshold. So we're not in a window of tolerance. We're not in a place where our nervous system is operating in a healthy way, where it's self-regulating and getting activated and self-regulating. So I used to be in do this program called Organic Intelligence, and the guy that created that is always saying, you know, when you're over threshold to a point, it's any port in the storm. And what that means is anything that makes you feel better is better, as long as it's not addictive or damaging to yourself or others. You know, it's like feeling better in that moment is better. And that's going to help your nervous system come back into regulation and back under threshold. And there's a lot of moments that are just any port in the storm right now, and trying to hang on and do the best we can. So it's really important to feel self-compassion, cultivate self-compassion, and give yourself grace, you know, for just being here and waking up every day. Because it's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, simplifying. Yeah, simplifying is good. Yeah, feeling the feelings, you know. That's right, Aaron. I mean, feeling is how we heal. You know, we're meant to feel our feelings. And sometimes they can really, you know, be too much. So titrating those feelings can be important too, and feeling a little bit at a time. So let's see, 7:30 here. I should probably wrap this up. We still got 400 of us here. Yeah, good to see everybody tonight. We'll be here again next week. And thank you all for coming out. This community is important, so thanks everybody. Hope y'all have a good night, and we'll see you here next week.